You didn't have the chance to read it yet. Go and read it. It was fantastic.
All right, so let's talk about weather and what's happening both in our area and, more importantly, what's happening to our south.
At the very current moment, it seems like San Juan, Puerto Rico, getting a bit of a break from Irma.
The biggest issue in Puerto Rico is rain because the strongest winds will stay offshore, that eye tracking just off to the north. So we had it make direct landfall on several islands last night, earlier today. Yeah. Won't make landfall in Puerto Rico, but that flash flooding is the biggest risk. So here's a look at the satellite picture. You can see where it did make landfall. Barbuda last night, Anguilla earlier on today, St. Martin as well, into the British Virgin Islands, Tortola. And now it is rolling off toward the west-northwest. And the core of the strongest winds, when you see those peak winds, 185 miles per hour, those are really tight, right around the eye. They're not very expansive. So those winds will miss Puerto Rico. Still a lot of very heavy rainfall. So where does this stand right now in a historical sense? Well, the max winds have stayed very steady at 185 miles per hour. Right now, that's tied for the second strongest in the Atlantic when it comes to wind. How about pressure? Well, it's down to 914 millibars. The relationship is the lower pressure goes, the higher winds tend to be. And right now, Irma is tied for 12th deepest storm. We'll see if that changes. I do think it could, in fact, get stronger over the next couple of days. And now we talk about the forecast going forward. It's interesting. You look at the water temperatures. You see those lighter patches there? That's cooler water. That's upwelling where the storm has already tracked. Now, as it moves off to the west-northwest, it's going to get into this pocket in the southwestern Bahamas in near South Florida. This is the warmest water around. It's in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees, and that's why this storm is not expected to weaken along its path. So there again is the path, and very high confidence over the next 3 days as it works its way off through the west-northwest. Where the uncertainty arises is right after South Florida. South Florida, very dangerous spot right now. This could be an extremely damaging hurricane. But if it goes up the west coast, the east coast, makes another landfall into South Carolina or Georgia, that is still a little bit to be determined. That's in the Sunday to Monday time frame. There are also 3 hurricanes right now in the Atlantic. Katia, we have Irma, and we also have Jose. If you're wondering, the record is 4 at once. That was back in 1998. And we're watching a plume of tropical moisture as well, moving up the eastern seaboard. That will bring us some more heavy rain overnight. Bigger storms from earlier today have moved offshore. Still a couple of scattered showers. We're going to see things pick back up in the middle of the night tonight. For that reason, a flash flood watch is still out till early tomorrow morning. If you're traveling late tonight, certainly could be some very heavy rainfall. You might be woken up tonight from claps of thunder or flashes of lightning outside. You can see after midnight, that's where it's really coming down heavily. Still a couple of showers and clouds tomorrow morning. We'll see some increasing sunshine in the afternoon, and things will be really brightening up as we head toward the tail end of the day. So most of our rainfall will occur overnight. Temperatures in the low 60s. Again, areas of rain and thunder. You can see a quick 1 to 2 inches of rain. Tomorrow, as the sun comes out, temperatures respond. We'll get into the 70s. Definitely a much better finish to the day, and looks great for the Patriots. We're looking at clearing skies, less humid air tomorrow. Temperatures in the 60s at kickoff, upper 50s at the end of the game. So it should be a great night in Foxborough. Then as we move toward the weekend, only a slight chance of rain. A pop-up shower or 2 on Friday afternoon. Saturday looks cool. Again, a mainly dry forecast. And on Sunday, same idea. There may be an isolated shower in northern New England, but we're looking at a pretty good stretch here as we head into the weekend and beyond. That same area high pressure keeps Irma off to our south. So there's the 7-day outlook. We're in the low 70s on Friday. It'll be a cool fall weekend. Upper 60s on Saturday, near 70 on Sunday, and 70s to start next week. Wednesday, David and Lisa, we may get some rain showers from what's left over of that storm.
All right. Thanks, Eric.